Hey everybody, this is Pajama Prime talking at you about a figure that I got purely to customize eventually. I will be attending TF Con Toronto in April, the end of April, the 25th and 26th to be exact. I've already pre-registered. I don't know if they took my money yet because I sent a check and I don't know if it's reached Hamilton yet to the guy who's organizing it. But when I'm there on Sunday, there is a customization class, and when I am done that, maybe they'll provide me with some paints, let me keep some, or maybe I'll just know what to buy. So then I will take this figure and I will turn him into his original G1 self. So I'll just go ahead and say it. This is Energon Battle Ravage. He will become G1 Ravage, and if I feel like it and feel like buying more of these, he may become Howlback. He may become whoever else was formed out of the G1 Ravage mold. Battle Ravage turns into a Cybertronian panther, which kind of looks more like a wolf. Maybe he's supposed to be a wolf. I don't know. But Ravage is supposed to be a panther, so we'll say panther. Um, I'm basically gonna turn him black and silver. I'm gonna turn these guns, and actually the missile for this gun is in the mail. I ordered it separately from another guy off eBay. And that's on its way, which is fun. What else can I say about this? He looks cool already. Pretty cool. His head rotates 360 degrees around, bends down, does not bend up, does not turn to the sides. Arms move, bend 90 or 180 degrees at the elbow. That's one way is for Panther mode, one way is for robot mode. Legs or knees rotate. They bend about 45 degrees. Legs rotate. Tail is on a ball joint and will become a melee weapon. A bludgeon, if you will. The weapons on Battle Ravage. They're from since he's from the Energon series or the Power Link series. These weapons are supposed to be made of Energon, and they combine to form a gun that looks fairly reminiscent of G1 Megatron in gun mode. So, you could either, if you get this guy and you want to change him into G1 Ravage, or you just want these guns, you can change them into him, repaint them into G1 Megatron. Paint this black, paint the scope type thing black, paint this gray and black, and then paint the missile purple. Something to that effect. There we go. Okay, wasting too much time looking at the gun. On to Ravage. So what you do is you straighten out the legs. Oh, I was going to show you a size comparison. Give you a size comparison compared to music label Soundwave. Here is Battle Ravage compared to his master. So he's a scout class figure, or actually no, it's called a basic class figure because his transformation is so very basic. I think he's the equivalent of a scout nowadays. Okay, so transformation is, as I said, very basic. Straighten the legs. Bend them change them so they're he's bending as a normal human would, or a normal robot would. Rotate his waist 180 degrees, sorry. Then we take his arm, or his head, and shift this back so that his head is sniffing his own butt. His panther head is sniffing his own butt. You can take this off like this, or do as I'm going to start doing. Actually, since I'm not going to have him in robot mode ever again, probably, until I review him again. What I think looks kind of nice is you put it just like this. It looks nice, and it just kind of somewhat secures his panther head, because it's going to move around a lot. So then what you do after you shift the upper body back is you bend the arms the other way, and then you pull down the panther claws to reveal robot hands. They will fall, at least mine are, because they're kind of loose. And then you pull down the head. It's right here. See this little, it looks blue on the screen, but it's purple, trust me. So you pull that down, it snaps into place, and you rotate. Rotate. He doesn't have an Energon chip, because the specific Ravage I bought was incomplete. He did not have the missile or the Energon chip. I don't really care about the Energon chip, because I'm not buying it for its Energon value. I'm not buying it to keep it as an Energon toy. I'm going to repaint it. And G1 didn't have Energon stars. So there we are. You have Ravage, Battle Ravage. In here, inside the little thingy where the Energon star is supposed to go, there is it's a little chrome silver paint job thingy, little piece, and it has a Decepticon label symbol in it, which is very cool. His head, you can't really see it that well. He's got green eyes and a very bestial face. Very Ravage-ish, very animalistic. It suits Ravage. Not that you're ever going to see it again. What else can I say about this guy? Oh yeah, his same articulation as in Panther mode, because there's no new limbs or no different limbs. It's all the same. His arms rotate 360 degrees, but you got to be careful when you're rotating them. You got to hold his upper body in place when you're moving his arms, because if you don't, then his whole body is going to shift. You see that? That's just from that's from just kind of it moving on its own. So what you gotta do is you gotta hold the back, and then you rotate. Snap Ravage's head back in. There you go. That's what you gotta do. But other than that, it's good articulation. The legs are still, there's no, the arms really can't really move that much to the side, but you don't really need it. At least I don't. Since, as I said, I'm going to keep him in Panther mode. So let's transform him back quickly. Oh, you know what? Let's have him hold the weapons. There's his flail. Here he is holding his Megatron toy. His own little Energon Megatron toy. And I will get a missile eventually in the mail. Here he is with music label Soundwave again. So he's about 3/4 the size, which is nice. And as I said, I'm gonna keep him in Panther mode. So you saw him before in Panther mode, and I'm gonna do an update eventually once I get around to repainting him, if that actually ever happens. So this is Pajama Prime and Energon Battle Ravage and music label Soundwave. Talking at you later.